So it's been a minute since I've been on here, talking my. So I figured that, I kick that right now. It's been a minute, but one thing that I'm noticing is that a lot of people out here don't have motion. Now, if you don't know what motion is, motion can be making the money you want to make, getting to the fitness goal you have, getting to the career goal that you have. It could be, meeting the man or the woman of your dreams. A lot of people don't have motion. And the reason that people don't have motion is because of two simple things. The first one, people care too much about what others think. The second one is consistency. So if you want to have motion out here, in the world, the first thing you got to do is stop giving a what people think. People are going to think what they want to think regardless. Just to give you an example, this guy sent me a DM on Instagram. He created a fake profile just to send me a DM. And his question was, what do you think about a straight man being a lash tech? Okay, the first thing is, fuck what I think. Okay, and the second thing is, what everybody else thinks. Just do it, because, somebody will laugh at you and say, hey, that guy is doing women's lashes, but you're making money. You got motion. There was a guy that went viral in the Shade Room or one of these blogs, and homeboy was doing women's nails. A lot of men were laughing at him, but the women were like, oh, I'm about to hit him up. That turned into sales. That's money. That's motion. So everybody talking about him, they don't have motion, but he got motion because he's doing women's nails and making money. There's a guy in DC. He has a business called DMV Trap Flowers or something along the lines of that. Can you imagine, right? The average immature person asking him, hey, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a florist. A what? Average person going to talk trash, but guess what? He's making money. He got motion. I'm pretty sure Valentine's Day was lit. You know what I mean? So, that's just one of those things that I've learned, especially being on YouTube in the public eye. A lot of people talk trash. I've seen people say some of the most egregious stuff about me, and it used to get to me, a long time ago. But it doesn't get to me anymore. My wife would show me stuff like, hey, on this month, look, you made $100,000, right? That's motion. The average person, just think about it, $25,000 a week. Just think about the type of money that is for the average person. When the average person makes anywhere between $30,000 a year, $50,000 a year, and $100,000 a year, like in that range somewhere. But it's possible to make that same amount of money in a month. But you will have people that will talk down or talk about people that are making that type of money consistently. There are some people that can do it in a week, in a day, but they have motion. And regardless of what you do, people are always going to talk trash about you. I remember I was working out and I was filming a video and people were saying I was fat. All right, cool. That didn't get to me. But fast forward to today, I lost 30 pounds in the last 9 months. 20 pounds from going to the gym consistently and 10 pounds from doing taekwondo and jujitsu. Okay, that's motion. It is very hard to lose weight. It's easier to keep the pounds off, but it's harder to lose the weight. That's motion. Objects in motion remain in motion. And, I just wanted to just talk about this to motivate people. People even still to this day, talk trash about people that have motion. And the people that talk trash don't have motion. Now, here's the second thing. The second reason why most people don't have motion is consistency. People start stuff and do not finish. They never see it through. And it doesn't matter what it is. It can be YouTube. It can be a business. It can be, your level of fitness, the shape you're in. People will start, for example, let's just talk about fitness really quick. We saw that, or we always see that every January, after New Year's, people want to go to the gym, right? So they go to the gym, and that first week, everybody that's in the gym normally is looking around like, damn, the gym crowded for that week or so, right? And then after that week is over, it's back to the regular scheduled program. Consistency gives you motion. You're not going to lose weight by doing what you've been doing. Because if you continue to do what you've been doing, then you're going to be the same as you've always been. That's how the game works. So in order to get motion, as far as losing weight, you're going to have to work out consistently. You're going to have to change what you eat and eat a new way consistently. That's how the game works. And it's like that in every aspect of life. Even like with this whole YouTube thing, you don't have to be the best YouTuber with the best editing, the best camera and all of that. You know, I suck at this YouTube stuff, but I am consistent. That's why I have motion on YouTube. That's how I'm able to, you know, meet real estate clients through YouTube. That's how I'm able to, you know, make money through YouTube, is because I'm doing it consistently and I haven't stopped. If you go back, okay, I've been on YouTube a little bit over a year. I've posted videos almost every day. That's motion, regardless of what people say. That consistency is called motion. Okay. I started at one point and ended up at another point. I didn't stay and, you know, I wasn't running in place like a hamster wheel. Okay. Nobody will. If you consistently do something and then, you know, and you keep track of everything that you've done, right? And when you look back, you'll notice that you have moved the needle. Now, there are some people that may be able to move the needle, you know, all the way around, right? But then you may only be able to move the needle, you know, a few steps, and that's fine. But you got motion. And once you got motion, you then have dreams achieved. You didn't have goals achieved. You make more money. You know, you're in better shape. Whatever, you know, the motion is, that the direction that you want to go. And, you know, I see a lot of people that have potential out here in the world, but they aren't consistent and they care too much about what other people think. Because at the end of the day, you know, you can't pay your bills with what other people think. It doesn't matter. You know, me personally, like I'm an introvert and I don't really, you know, like this whole camera thing. And, you know, because I grabbed my balls and said, I'm gonna just do it anyway. It became something, you know, it got easier as I went along. You know, motion, the ball is rolling. I'm pushing the ball is rolling. And, you know, you should, everybody approach that, you know, approach everything. It doesn't matter. You know, if you're like a real estate agent and you only post one video or one, you know, form of promotion, you tried it one time and it didn't work, but you gave up, you don't have motion. You got to do it even when it's not working. I post these videos on YouTube even when people are not watching. You know, I literally have videos with, you know, 200,000-300,000 views, but then I got other videos which are probably my best videos ever with only like 1,000 views. But I didn't stop. I got motion. Regardless of what anybody says or does, nobody can stop my motion. Only I can. And the same applies to you. Only you can stop your motion.